What's going on, guys? I'm going to showcase Eula's damage scaling from attack talent 1 all the way to attack talent 11 and give you my general surface thoughts on things like why I skipped the Song of Broken Pines, team compositions for Eula, and so on. Okay, so my Eula's crit rate is at 59.4 and her crit damage is at 194.9. I have the 4-piece Gladiators finale because I've been focusing on other artifacts lately. I have the Wolf's Gravestone at R2 Refinement, and I won't be giving her any food buffs, but watch at the end when I perform the first strike of her attack. Eula's attack scaling is some of the best in Genshin right now, and when I first seen her damage output starting at attack talent 1, I knew she would be worth the investment. My Eula is at C6, and I will be crowning her burst when I get enough drops or Dream Solvents. I recorded this video footage on day 1, but as it stands today, my Eula's talents sit at 10, 11, 11. She is a beast on the battlefield. I like pairing her up with Vishal and sometimes Xinyan. Vishal can apply the electro element to enemies, and when combined with Eula's cryo element can create superconduct, which will decrease enemy physical resistance by 40% for 12 seconds. Xinyan's C4 constellation Wildfire Rhythm will make enemies' physical damage resistance decrease by 15% for 12 seconds, and her 4th Ascension passive, appropriately titled Now That's Rock and Roll, will deal 15% increased physical damage. For both of these passives to be active, you must be shielded by Xinyan's Sweeping Fervor. This makes Xinyan a great support for Eula. Eula particularly shines in physical damage. Where she lacks in cryo application, she makes up for in deleting endgame enemies and bosses with said physical damage. Abyss Heralds and Lectors can be tricky to battle, but it's still relatively easy to defeat them with the right team composition. Eula begins hitting over 10k damage after attack talent level 5, and that in itself is already a win. I think she could hit over 10k damage by attack talent level 4 if you had enough crit damage or have the Song of Broken Pines or Wolf's Gravestone refined enough. She is a good investment that I don't believe will be power crept in terms of physical damage for a long time. Right now Eula suffers with crit rate, and it can be better. My 4-piece Gladiator set can definitely offset this, but that requires all the luck in the world. The Song of Broken Pines is her best in-slot weapon for now. I believe MiHoYo will remedy this with a crit rate or crit damage claymore weapon eventually. If they come out with a 5-star crit rate claymore, then that could add a significant amount of damage per second, as you can focus on artifacts that give her more crit damage, and she'll be hitting crit damage attacks more often. If they come out with a 5-star crit rate damage claymore, then you can give her a crit rate hat artifact with high crit damage rules, and she'll be hitting more crit attacks with potentially higher damage. Plus, the Song of Broken Pines and 4-piece Pale Flame set is a little too excessive in terms of physical damage bonus, due to the way elemental and physical damage multipliers don't scale damage as well after surpassing 100% damage bonus. I will only be using a 4-piece Pale Flame set down the road because I do have Eula's 2nd constellation, which reduces the cooldown of her skill around 7 seconds. But I skipped Song of Broken Pines because weapons get power crept more often than characters do in the game so far. By attack talent level 9, she is hitting an extra 6k damage on her first hit, but the damage ceiling hasn't been reached just yet. Other attacks in her combo will be different, but she currently doesn't have the best crit rate, so I didn't try adding in any other parts of her auto attacks. By level 10, she is dealing a massive amount of damage, and I believe she can hit even more with a better claymore. As an added bonus, I decided to showcase her attack with Tartaglia, and then her attack with Tartaglia and Pyro Resonance. I will have an updated video of Eula's auto attack when a better weapon comes around as well. So here's a side-by-side comparison of her attack talent at level 1 and her attack talent at level 11 with Pyro Resonance. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe as I'll be posting more videos down the road. Thank you guys.